What's up, Fit Lab? Coach Casey here with your whiteboard breakdown and my lovely assistant, Miss Jacqueline Espinoza. So we're going to roll through our warm-up for the day, getting into a nice 10-minute AMRAP for our Metcon. So to start off our day here, we have a ladder of reps we're going to go through. 6, 5, 4, so all movements for 6 reps, then all movements for 5, all movements for 4. Okay, so starting off, just our basic air squat. So in that first round, if we're feeling a little tight, it's okay to take a little bit of time at the bottom there. If you want to roll on your ankles a little bit, wake up those ankles, wake up those knees. Take your time with that first 6 reps. Next one, we have our good morning. So we're just working our basic hinge here. So we're just trying to get that posterior chain fired up a little bit. If you have a kettlebell, if you have a band, or just something weighted to now put a little bit more stress on that posterior chain, get those glutes fired up, add that weight. Okay, for our next movement, we're gonna hit the ground. So this is gonna get us primed up for our pike push-up that we have in the workout. Starting off in a good strong plank position, just gonna drive through her hands into a down dog. To try to create that straight line from her hands to her hips like we will for our pike push-up later on. Okay, so she's gonna go back and forth, so each rep is going into the down dog and then back to that push-up plank. Okay. Our next movement, we're just going right into push-ups. So from here, we're trying to keep those elbows locked in and pinched in tight, so our elbows stay over our wrist, keeping that same plank position she had as she was pushing back into her down dog and back into her plank. Okay, so we're gonna go next round of 5, then round of 4. Moving into our mobility, we're gonna start off getting our hips fired up in a pigeon. So as Jacqueline comes down here, she's gonna try to get that angle from her knee around 90 degrees and then take her left hip and try to drive that into the ground and keep those hips centered. So she's gonna hold 30 seconds per side here. So she's getting a nice deep stretch there, getting all the way down to the forearms. And then next she's gonna go into a child's pose. So she's gonna sit back onto those heels, stretch those hands out nice and long, and then press her chest and head down towards the ground. Okay, trying to open up her chest and get those lats a good warm up. Okay, after that mobility, now we're getting into our Metcon specific warm-up. Okay, so we're gonna start off with 2 rounds of the movements that we're gonna be doing in the Metcon. Okay, so we have 4 deadlifts, 3 tuck jumps, and then 2 pike push-ups, and it's exactly mirroring the workout. Okay, so in our workout, we have a 10-minute AMRAP of those same movements we're gonna be doing and warming up. So in the workout, we have 10 deadlifts, 8 tuck jumps, and 6 pike push-ups, and we're just AMRAPing that for the 10 minutes. Okay, for the adjustments, if we do not have weight, we can also do a single leg or that good morning that we did in warm-up. And Jacqueline can show me that deadlift first. So just our hinge that we started off with our good morning in the first portion, driving through those feet, squeezing the glutes at the top, or you can do that single leg version. Okay, if we don't have any weight or an object to hold, we can do a single leg. Again, just getting some stress on that posterior chain. Next one we have is our tuck jump. So aggressively jumping off the ground, bringing those knees into the chest, and hopping right back up into that second rep. Or we can do squat jumps if that aggressive slam into the ground is a little too much for you, or just regular air squats. Last one, and the one we primed up for in our warm-up in that pike push-up position. So from here, we're trying to get that straight line from our hands to our hips to create like we're vertical and upside down, like a handstand push-up. And if you do have handstand push-ups, you could advance this as well and turn this into a handstand push-up. As she comes down, her head's gonna go right above her hands, and then she's shooting her hips back to, again, create that straight line as she pushes. Okay? So after we get through that 10-minute burner, we're going to have a little bit of accessory work to finish it off. Okay, we have 3 rounds of 10 single leg glute bridges. Jacqueline, show me some of those glute bridges. So from here, Jacqueline is going to drive through her heel. As she's driving through her heel, she's trying to engage her glutes at the top to create a straight line from her knee to her shoulder as that top leg stays straight. You're gonna do 10 per side. After you get done with that 10 per side, we're gonna do 1 Turkish getup. And that Turkish getup, Jacqueline's going to demo in a video where we'll post along with the workout. Okay, so check that out and have a good workout, guys.